1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, wait, 13. That's how many button presses it takes when I want to play this game to actually get into the game. This is a game where you die a lot, and it can be rage-inducing if you're not prepared for that. But honestly, to me, the thing that is still the most rage-inducing about this game, and is exactly the same as Spelunky 1, is the menu system. Just trying to play the game is the most difficult thing in the game. It's a really good game, but it is by far the worst menu system I've seen since, I don't know, Final Fantasy 1. Alright, it's Spelunky. Hello, I decided Dr. Brian would work on 111, and I tried to whip the arrow because I was I guess I could have used a rope, mostly out of options. Yeah. It's also, when you want to rage quit, it's also bad at that too. Maybe I'll show that next. Let's see. Monty, if there's a bat over here, I might be able to use that without having to spend a rope. But there's no handy bat, and so we'll spend the rope. Monty can take the arrow if there was one. And move on to 1-2. There is an opportunity to get a torch over here, and so I think I will take it. Sleepy Caveman is a little bit scary, but we could just hit him with that and leave him behind. Torches are nice because if there's turkeys on the level, we'll be able to set them on fire and turn them into hearts, which is one of the biggest, like, buff kind of power-ups compared to Spelunky 1. A lot of things seem to have gotten harder. It's one of the few things that's gotten easier, where the player has more advantages. We're going to leave pugs behind and instead focus on getting the key and the Ujat Eye and all that kind of stuff. And let's see, there's a shop there. It is not the type of shop that I'm good at robbing. And I don't see turkeys. 3 bats in a row. Alright, whip, whip, whip. Ah, darn it. Managed to take more damage, because I'm just that good. Alright, but here's where we can get the Ujat Eye. So let's grab that. Looks like there's another cave over there that's not particularly interesting. Right, it's the one that goes to the other campfire. Alright, so we did get the Ujat Eye, so that's a good thing. Oh, and okay, there's a lot happening here. First up, some more bombs. Next up, a shop that we want to rob. Do I have a good way to rob this one? The camera, I think, does stun the shopkeeper. I need the practice anyway. I wonder if you could teleport out and, like, telefrag the shopkeeper too. That could be an interesting strategy. There is danger that will cause an explosion. Oh. Oh, I have to have him in range, don't I? The camera, like, its point of focus is pretty far away from where you're standing, so that's not going to work the way I hoped it would. Okay, the other thing I want to try, because I saw somebody do this recently. If you place a rope, what happens? It does stun the shopkeeper. Okay, so that is a way that you could then pick up his shotgun and rob the shop from any shop. Okay, so now suppose I wanted to rage quit. We have quick restart, character select, return to camp, and exit the title. So I'm trying to rage quit, and so here's what I have to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more keystrokes. Alright, let's get back into it. Okay, this time truly welcome back to Spelunky. Spelunky 2. The walls are shifting, as they often do. Let's see what the random level gives us this time. 2 of these in a row. That lead to a big bag of nothing. Ooh, almost just fell off the wrong spot there. Nothing in pot number 1. Pots number 2, 3, 4, and 17 will at least help us avoid arrow traps. That's good. And actually, I think I prefer to be carrying the arrow. It can be a multi-use item, potentially. So, for example, we still have it in our hand in order to completely miss the bat. Oops, well, there goes that item. Let's try this one. I saw a crate down there. I want it. Want. Oh, I missed that too. If I want to get that crate, yeah, it just looks like it's past Monty. It'll be along the main path, I think. Need a longer whip. We're gonna need a longer whip. It's like a bigger boat, right? Very similar. Alright, more ropes is nice. Especially now that I have a sense of how I can use ropes to rob shops. Okay. Might as well drop money off at the exit while I go off on a quick adventure. But unless I see a crate over there, I think we're done with this level. Alright, so that was a good 1-1. We came out ahead. And here's a shop that we can practice robbing. It's very important to do this kind of practice early on. Like, I know this is like episode 10? Somewhere along those lines, probably. There we go. The sooner we get good at it, the sooner we'll be able to have advantages that'll allow us to get farther in the game. And that is important. With the shotgun jump, I can get up there. I can only imagine what it would be like to play this game if you really hadn't played Spelunky 1. I guess No Leaf Clover was kind of doing that. He's played a little bit of it, though. I guess since we have a shotgun... Oops, crap. Oh, I'm in trouble. I robbed the shopkeeper and then died young. Seriously? I wanted to get all the turkeys and get some more money. Okay, so with Yang, you're on a tiny platform, and so it doesn't offer you a whole lot of opportunity to kind of have room to shoot him. And I didn't kind of fully take that into account, I guess. I kind of missed what happened there. I might have to check that in the replay. Did the rolling horned lizard still jump while he was rolling? And that's how he got me? I'm not sure what happened there. But in any case, the small platform means that it's harder to shoot Yang repeatedly. Especially with the amount of kickback that the shotgun has in Spelunky 2. You just stay over there. I'm done with that portion of the level. Monty is not going to make it out with us today. Alright, so we're down a little bit in health, getting through 1-1. And it doesn't look like there's anything over there. Oh, look how convenient that is. The key and the place to spend it, right together. Oh, and the dog. It's the trifecta. Alright, we do have to spend a bomb. So let's grab the Ujat Eye. Oh, there's a shop where he sells turkey. It looks delicious. And the entrance would be somewhere to my lower right. So keep an eye out for that if we can see it. Oop, okay, that's already gone off because of the mole. And it wouldn't hurt to kill this mole. If I could do that. Oh, he's not dead yet. I thought he'd already gotten hit by the arrow. Alright, in that case, I'll still have 2 more hits, and I think it's just not worth the time. Maybe... I'm not sure that the shopkeeper's hidden vault would... Oh, hello, jetpack. There's something that could help me out here, potentially. It's just more ropes. They do help me out. Okay, Damsel Doggy, I think it's time for you to go on your own heroic adventure. And I think if I throw you this way, you'll end up in a safe spot. Okay. And the mole is also in a safe spot. Terrific. Alright, so I think what we'll do is set... I think the jetpack is the only combustible thing. And so if I do this... Oh, darn it, didn't get him. Crap, I got the key. I didn't think about the fact that I need to make sure there are other objects lying on the ground in the position where I'm going to attack the shopkeeper. Okay, this is actually good. This is good practice for shopkeeper robbing with a rope. Monty is not worth a bomb, in my opinion. He is worth a rope. Alright, I managed to hit the mole once, and now he's back inside, and lost to the annals of time. Is there anything worth getting over here? Does not appear so. Yeah, I don't really need to go this way. I would like to know what's in here before I leave it behind. So let's check that out. And this mole could still drop out on me. Like that. Oh boy. Okay, that's fine. Everything's fine. Alright, turkey. Multiple turkeys. I guess let's ride one at least. We have Damsel. We have Young. We have a shop that would be easier to rob. Oops. Sure, I'll just carry the turkey around. Alright, but I want to practice my shop robbing technique. Okay. So if I put... Oh, darn it. Okay, so the doorway is a little bit closer than I realized. Okay, so we're learning things. This is important. Now that I've kind of demonstrated some on camera, I can also practice this off camera more. This is the first time I've seen this many dart traps in one location. Okay, so I'm going to try to rush this level so that we get to the next shop quickly and can test it out. Because I think I know all the things I need to do, and I guess the best thing to do is to stack all of the items in the back corner of the shop, and then bring the shopkeeper out to the middle, and try to hit him in the back of the head, towards the door, so then you can put fire out the shop. That's going to be a bit more difficult to do with this set of items, but we're going to go ahead and try it. Okay, so I'm going to stack this in the corner. I'm going to stack this in the corner. This one is a little bit more difficult because it's going to be pushed around by him. Okay, but I can do that. I don't want to destroy all those items. And then if I hit him here... Alright, we did it. Terrific. Now I have to gently pick up the shield. Okay, so that was actually useful. The act of trying to pick up the shield as I bent down I squatted down to the right, which ended up pushing the shield to the right into the power pack enough that it destroyed it, and the power pack explodes when it gets destroyed. It's important to understand all the interactive physics in this game, because there's often nuance, and that nuance is designed to kill you. And so, getting a really good mental model of the nuance so you can predict how different objects are going to react is some of the keys to longevity in this game. Oh, okay. This guy, and especially his bouncing behavior, I still don't know all the nuance of. So that's a guy who's still a great danger. 2 moles, yikes. And we do need to get out of here, I think. So I want to go this way. Well, I tried to throw the dog at the same moment. It didn't really work. Let's try with a rope. Like, is there a way for me to... Oop. Oh, his jump. Interesting. So if you're climbing a rope next to a horned lizard right next to him, he's actually going to jump, and so he's going to not hit you there. So yeah, speaking of nuance, it's especially the jump and roll on the horned lizard that I don't completely understand, and I'm starting to learn a little bit more about it. And I think that's basically, oops, part of the only way that you can get good at this game. Obviously, you can learn those nuances by watching other people. And so some of it is the creative aspect of, like, it didn't occur to me to use the rope to stun the shopkeeper until I watched someone else use the rope to stun the shopkeeper. But then there's also things like you can just watch other people to, you know, see the behavior. And it's easier to see some of the behaviors when you're not playing the game, because when you're playing the game, your eyes are often located in a different location than where the action is. And so when you're just watching someone play, sometimes you can focus on not what the player would be focusing on, and as a result, see the details of what's going on somewhere, not in the player's attention. Okay, so if I stun you, I guess that's a way that you can pick up a untamed turkey. I just took fall damage, that's a bummer. Okay, so this turkey's untamed. If I stun him, well, he's taken too much damage. But I think that's a way that you can pick them up, because normally you can only pick them up when they've been tamed. Oh. So, Jan, was it just the act of seeing a dead turkey near your range of interest that caused you to get angry? I suppose that might be what it is. Let's see. So yeah, I guess in the case of the shield, if there's a shield in the shop, almost regardless of everything else, like, the best thing to do is just that. Oh, except for, did it crush the shotgun that time? I think it might have. I've done that before, and it didn't crush the shotgun. Interesting. Alright, well, let's take the knife with us. This has been... this is turning into a science day. We're not making much progress at all, but we're learning a bit about robbing shops and horned lizards. I think I've mentioned it before, but it's possible for there to be a bat behind there. Although I think if there were... Interesting, there was a weird sound there. Something with the shopkeeper in the dice game. Did the shopkeeper run into the crazy lasers and end up disappeared it as a result? No, he's down there. There's just a camera back there as a prize, so there's really no reason for me to interact with this. Oh, and here's the shotgun. How convenient. I think I would prefer the shotgun. However, Oops, well... I was gonna say, however, I need to grab the key on my way down. Let's see. I think one of my only chances now is to do something like this and hope I get the timing right. Oh, it was close. I think I might have killed the shopkeeper. Not exactly. There is another shotgun down there. So that's nice, I suppose. Oh, and here's my chance to get the other shotgun. Oh dear. They don't like to jump if they're at the same level as you. That part of the shopkeeper AI is the same as it's been. But the moment I jump, he's gonna jump. So I think it's safer for me, actually, to sit here and hope he jumps over my head. Nope. So that doesn't work. So much to learn in this game. But we're getting lots of good shopkeeper practice. So shopkeeper AI. Oops. That one is hard to anticipate. Every once in a while, I think even good players are gonna get bitten by that one. Dart trap to the face coming from just as it comes on screen is really hard to react to. I do need practice cooking bombs. Alright, I waited too long there, apparently. I was trying to throw it upwards in order to rescue the crate. This crate does not require a bomb. Hooray. Is there anything to the left that I could want? Let's imagine no and not go on that adventure. Let's instead try to move quickly again to rob some shops. I managed to miss the bat. Yes, this is clearly also not my best day of play. So it's a good day to be doing science. On days when I'm playing better, we can try to actually make progress in the game. Alright, we doubled the number of spiders. Just what I wanted to do. I think this will hit him. Oh, it didn't. It was close. It almost ricocheted back. Alright, that. Can deal with you. There is a shop, and it's a good shop to practice robbing. Okay. So I'm curious if the horned lizard can see me like this. He can. Alright, he does his jump and roll. At the end of his roll, he bounces again. So that's another easy thing to fail to anticipate. He's very bouncy. Monty, we're not going to worry about you. I want to practice robbing shops. That's another thing in the previous game's tutorial. Like, there was a shop, so you could get much easier shop robbing practice that way. And that's not an option in this one. Okay. That was surprisingly difficult. And I think actually the way forward, based on my understanding of the terrain generation, is going to be this way. Alright, Mole. You go down. I go to the exit. Great. I'm gonna practice robbing another shop. Okay. So, items go in the corner. We do need the shopkeeper somewhere out in the middle. That'll work fine. Then I hit him with a rope, pick up the shotgun, and shoot him. Okay. Let's try to turn this into a real run now. Let's see if we can make good things happen. We have a ton of bombs, so don't be afraid to use them if it's going to help you out. And I think I can shotgun jump my way up here. There we go. Let's drop that back down. Grab the key. Grab the Ujat Eye. There is a Kali altar. But I think I'm not going to bother trying to drag shopkeeper bodies around. Oh, it didn't occur to me that the spider was going to land on top of the platform. So that could have cost me. Fortunately, it didn't. This is basically free money. Oh, no, it's not. The ghost is going to come from the right-hand side. It could have been free money if I'd played it differently. And so I think I've witnessed this before, but bullets do not wake up the dart trap. Even the dying bat down there didn't. We already have the Ujat Eye. I'm not going to carry the turkey through the whole level, so I guess I'll go ahead and sacrifice the turkey corpse. Oh! That could have gone worse, but it also could have gone better. Okay, we have tons of bombs. Crate is definitely worth it. Oh, I have sticky bombs too. I'm not accustomed to that, actually. I really need to keep that in mind. Sticky bombs are, for the most part, good. I don't have a way to set these guys on fire. So I think I'm not going to worry about Yang and the turkeys. Oops. Well, use the parachute. There's a shopkeeper at the exit and a shopkeeper in a shop with the crazy thingy. This could be troublesome, so I'm going to have an escape route. Throwing 2 bombs with sticky paste no longer behaves like it did before, where the second bomb drops. But I think I can get the shopkeeper at the exit, and then that one, yeah, is stuck. And so we can just do this to move forward. We've already got the Ujat Eye. So now the goal is to get to the jungle. I did get to the black market off camera once. Well, I got to the entrance of the black market. And things are different. And if we happen to get there, we'll see it together. Rather than talk about it more here. Okay, so the dog's on the left. Oh, this entrance is a little bit different than I'm accustomed to. Oh boy. I still haven't figured out all the nuance to that guy either. Sometimes he jumps at you and doesn't roll. Sometimes he jumps at you and rolls. Yeah, this is not my best day, so this is where we will end things for today. Yeah, so I need more practice with Quillback as well. Okay, I think we learned some things. I think I'll practice some more off camera. And next time we'll try to go back into progress mode. I think that sounds like a plan. I hope as always that you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you again soon with more Spelunky 2. But for now, bye-bye.